If you live in LA or Orange County, you probably feel it. That knot in your stomach when you see interest rates climb or a neighbor put up a for sale sign. We all have that collective trauma from 2008, the year the Wild West of real estate finally went off the cliff. But as we look at the market today, everyone is asking the same question. Is it happening again? Or are we looking at a completely different monster? Back in 2008, the mortgage industry was basically a mirror test. If you could breathe on a mirror and make it fog up, you got a house. We had Nina loans, no income, no assets, no employment. It was a house of cards built on greed and zero accountability. But here's the good news you don't hear often. The mortgage market today is actually more stable than it's ever been. Why? Because we finally have the safe harbor. Lenders are now legally bound by the ability to repay rule, meaning they have to prove you can actually afford your life before they give you a key. We've moved from a culture of get rich quick to a culture of qualified mortgages that protect the customer first. So why aren't we relaxed? Because there's a new elephant in the room, and it's not mortgages. It's private credit. Think of it as a shadow lending system for businesses. Right now, the total debt in this risky class of finance is over $2 trillion. That is nearly double the size of the subprime mortgage bubble that popped in 2008. While banks were being regulated and made safer for families, these private funds were quietly propping up everyday businesses with easy money. But just like the arms of the past, these loans are hitting a reality check as interest rates rise. If this shadow bubble pops, it won't just be about houses, it's about productivity, payroll, and your job. When the cost of interest doubles for a company, they don't just lose money, they close doors. This is where it gets emotional for us in SoCal. We love our local spots, our tech startups, and our mid-sized firms. These are the businesses most tied to this $2 trillion debt. If their funding stops flowing, we don't just see for sale signs, we see closed signs. But remember, you are not powerless. So how do we stay stable when the headlines get scary? First, we follow the minimalist money rules. Stop the lifestyle creep, the trap where your spending rises to match every raise. Measure your wealth not by the stuff you accumulate, but by your optionality. The freedom to say no to a bad situation because you have a buffer. Define what enough looks like for your family before the next raise hits. And if you are looking to buy or refinance in this market, find a professional who understands their fiduciary duty. You deserve someone who prescribes the mortgage option that's best for your long-term health, not their commission. A 2008-style mortgage crash isn't the threat. It's the corporate debt in the shadows we need to watch. But by staying informed and living deliberately, you can build a financial fortress that no market cycle can tear down. Let's keep building. Like and subscribe to keep learning how the money actually works. I'm Mico Chen, a California realtor, mortgage originator, and licensed contractor. Thanks for watching.